joints. I hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it. That shit hurt, yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwin' the fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still in the broken hearted that we get what we deserve. Freak show, they staring and don't ask for no pictures, cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking that one, putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system, the game stop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM, broken the rain guap. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need a pick me up that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of Indian drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Yeah. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
Ryne Radio is brought to you in part by Cerna Cigars. If you want to burn like a star, you should be smoking a Cerna cigar. Premium hand-rolled blunts with the glass tips, and they should be powered by Fresh Coast Cannabis. Make sure you follow both Fresh Coast Cannabis and Cerna Cigars on Instagram and let them know that Ryne Radio sent you. Bing, bang, boom, folks. Bing, bang, boom. We're in this motherfucker. How's everybody doing? Already got a couple of you guys in the chat right off the jump. Fuck off. Zan Aykroyd, Larry Toucan Crane. What the fuck is good, everybody? We're back. We're going to get lit. We're going to do all the fucking stuff and the things. I got allegedly some legends over here in the corner. We're going to talk a little shit. Maybe watch a battle or something. I don't know yet. I just want to make sure I'm keeping on pumping these motherfucking numbers out because we're almost to 100, folks. I don't know at what point I said let's get to 100. I just remember it was around episode 50. So whenever episode 50 happened, to get from episode 50 to right now, just declaring let's get to 100. It's been a wild ride. A lot of folks hate me, I feel. Maybe they really don't, but I feel like doing this show has prevented me to do other things, and people have been upset about that. And, it is what it is. This is something that I really want to do. Burp. And this is something that I put, on myself at the beginning of this year, was to hit 100 episodes of my fucking show. Wasn't really going to plan on doing it within the year, but, plans change, emotional roller coasters, closures, opens, all the fucking stuff and the things. Either way, been a crazy fucking year. We're here, episode 94. Hope you guys are doing fucking well. I'm doing cool. Work was kind of, it's weird right now. It's heavier, but it's, it gets split up a lot. And then they have all these non-union folks coming in and helping out. Assad Aziz, what's good? Pixie, what's up? Man, can you hear me drinking? Wow. Hate us because they ain't us. Mostly because, I think folks, I only say that because, I feel like folks be, on my balls about things sometimes that aren't really, I feel aren't, the most important thing. And also, it's just, I work a lot in my regular job, and I'm still learning how to balance all that out in my real life. So I take a lot of that shit, with me outside of work when I shouldn't have, you know what I mean? And I think that's when I've blown up on a couple of these BOTZ folks throughout this year. I think that's a lot of a lot of it what it was more than actually like being mad about the situation itself. But you know, that's the trials and tribulations of being a fucking meat sickle. You know what I'm saying? What do we got going on tonight? If you guys want to watch a certain BOTZ battle, you should shout that out. We can do that. Outside of that, working on the ciphers. They're coming along. I still got to set up some fucking new equipment that I'm trying to get these edits off of. The biggest problem right now is just work in general. I'm working 6 days a week. That's taking a lot out of me. I feel like I'm just being pulled at, like, I just feel like I can't like really take a breath right now. I feel like at every direction I'm getting pulled in. Like I said, I'm finding a healthier balance with it all. As I say while the torch fucking rig lights. Trying to find a better balance with all those things. That's why like I'm doing a lot of thinking about how I want to carry into next year, how I want to remap everything going forward, how I want to streamline things. I think this show is definitely going to continue, but it's gonna morph into something a little different. I don't want to say anything yet until I actually get the plans in place, but I have some plans in place to kind of kick this show up into the next gear a little bit and kind of have someone else fucking Assad says that he's convinced this podcast is just a documentary of my crippling cannabis addiction. You can't prove that. And Japanese wrestling, yes. No, that's what I think is like hilarious. Is like most of you guys will tune in to ruin a day, ruin your hour, and you get like that real positive self-help, you know, from someone that's overcoming addictions and things like that. And then you tune into me and I'm just like ripping the dab rig hella hard. Like, listen, man, you just got to keep fucking trucking, bro. You just got to keep on fucking trucking, bro. That's what's up. Fucking shout out to Fresh Coast Cannabis. God damn, that boy be making... Ooh, shit. Put the torch in the stupid place. Almost burned up this rapping. Already off the jump, doing stupid shit. That's only the first hit in, folks. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're doing stupid things on your own. No, yeah, shout out to Fresh Coast Cannabis, man. That boy Nexus, dog, he just came through. I was like, oh yeah, here's just some of the greatest fucking wax you'll ever smoke this year, dog. Here it is. So fucking you guys definitely should be fucking hitting that boy up for all of your fucking alleged needs. Last Dragon says, can we watch the EK versus Matflex battle at some point? You just said the magic motherfucking words, dog. We're going to just do that right now. Do I remember that game? Keezy Ryan says, do I remember that game, Big Mother Truckers? I remember the name, but I never played it. You know what I did play, though, a lot of was motherfucking Road Rash, son, and Road Rash 3D. My homie at the time, just a grade school homie, wonder whatever happened to him. His name was Devin Wheeler. Gave me Road Rash 3D for my fucking 7th or 8th birthday or whatever. I had a PlayStation at the time. Don't ask questions. Just listen to what I'm saying. Road Rash 3D. Shit changed my life. I was just like, God damn. I don't know what it was, but like all of like for some reason, like all of the all like the racing shit back in the day, every single thing had a game where it was just like, here's a racing thing, and then here's a racing thing where you're on snowboards, but you're beating the shit out of each other. Like Cool Borders. It's like Cool Borders, like, okay, you're racing on snowboards, but you're beating the shit out of each other. Road Rash 3D. You're riding on motorcycles, but you're beating the shit out of each other. Like, for some reason, you couldn't just race. There was always a component of, like, you could ride your motorcycle, but you could hit a motherfucker with a bat, too. That shit was legit. If anything, I should make a Ryne Radio graphic in the Road Rash fucking font and shit. That'd be legit, son. What do you guys think? I like the logo. Or over here. I like the logo. I say fucking while the alleged's in the corner. I like the logo. It's a play off of the Murderverse Radio logo. The same color scheme. Fox came up with the color scheme because it was off of a plant that was, you know, kind of usually at a funeral. So it was like Murderverse. And most people misconcept it because Murderverse wasn't like we murder verses. It was just this comic book universe thing that we came up with. Twisted Metal is also some shit. See, there I go too. Racing with cars, but you're blowing each other up. But that wasn't really racing. That was more about just straight carnage and fuck shit. I forgot that I was kind of looking something up too. I just be getting off on rants. Yeah, get you a BOTZ shirt. Pull this up just so it's queued up, as the Brits would say. It's queued up, mate. It's queued up in the queue, mate. Lined all up in the queue now, mate. Anyway, what else? Fuck Off says, do we remember the game Running Wild? It was like animals running and racing. Jesus Christ, no. Are you sure that was a game, or is that just some weird furry dream you got one time? That sounds wild. That does sound wild. Running Wild sounds pretty wild. Assad said that EK tell Reverse, if we have a drug off, you lose in a way where I can't be the winner. Yeah, that's right. He did tell him that. I don't know. I just be doing dabs, and I only do like weed. I only smoke weed. I tried shrooms. I've allegedly tried cocaine once. I just, wanted to know how it smelled. And then outside of that, nothing really else. I don't really want to try anything else. And I just like weed. I don't even really drink hardcore. Like, I don't really fuck with people that drink hard either. Like, I don't like sloppiness. So, like, the weed, weed can make a person sloppy too, but in a different kind of manner. I don't really like fuck with folks that are like sloppy from alcohol drunk. Sloppy, you know what I'm saying? Can you believe it's almost gonna be Christmas and fucking New Year again already? Hey, Paranoias! What's up, my guys? Fire. Yeah, we're doing a fucking New Year's Eve show here on the fucking channel, of course. New Year's Eve. It's either going to be like 2 hours or 3 hours long, because I usually go live at 9, but then, the whole point would be like to go through till midnight, at least here on the West Coast, midnight, and then even then there's a delay in the fucking chat and whatnot, but whatever, fuck it. It's the spirit of things, right? So I might do the thing where I either go live from 10 to midnight, or I do like 9 to midnight and just do a 3-hour run. Because I do have some folks that do want to contribute some things, and it would be cool to not only just be able to share a bunch of folks' music and things like that, especially from folks that I fucks with, the Paranoias. Yeah, thank you guys for hitting me back, man. That's awesome. But also, whatchamacallit? There's a bunch of other folks that want to hit me up and share some things, and it'd be nice to still get like even if just a FaceTime interview with folks, or like via Zoom and things like that. Just be able to pick folks' brains and whatnot to still kind of have, I don't know, some semblance of a fucking artistic culture right now, just during these lock-in, shut-in COVID times. Assad says New Year's Eve, no mask, make out sesh. Dee might be here allegedly. Allie will probably be here allegedly. We're gonna have some fun though, folks. Fucking Richard Spud Yacht is fucking fitting the motherfucking bill. And all proceeds are gonna benefit Adopt My Block. So if we raise anything from the New Year's Eve show, it's going to go to help making sure we fucking get some sweaters and some leashes for some doggies and get some food and all of those stuff and things, because the folks over at Dot My Block are doing a lot of great fucking work, and they definitely need all the help as possible. Dan definitely gave a lot of himself to this culture for 7 years. I think we can fucking help the boy out a little bit when we can. It's only really right. Let's get into this fucking battle though. Why not? It's like 20-something minutes long. I'm sure we'll get some things. And this isn't one I've like ran through a bunch. So this is going to be exciting to actually watch this kind of like with y'all. And we can break down some stuff.
Ladies and girls, we are here right now. It's a very fucking special occasion. We're about to have a title match right here for this.
Oh, this was in Los Angeles. That's why. This was
belt.
This was at Avo's shit for Ruin Your Day. I think Dan wanted me to come, but I was working and I was just being a fucking bitch boy and decided not to go.
The current champ, Mad Flex, defending his title against the challenger everybody knows. Hawaii by way of Portland. Other way around. I don't fucking know how that's supposed to go.
However,
without further ado, guys, the champ gets to choose who gets to go first.
let's flip a coin.
You guys want to flip a coin? Fuck it.
Nice. I see you, Flex. That's a real champ. Leave it up to champ.
Oh God! Now I have to have a coin. No, I got a coin. All right. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
It wasn't champs.
Heads in the bed. Tails never fails, and it is actually heads in the bed.
I'll go first.
You're gonna go first. God damn. God damn. All right. Check it out, guys. This battle is being judged by myself, Immaculate, and Geechee Gotti, motherfucking champion of the year. This fucking heavy belt is gonna go to one of these guys right now. He won the coin toss and elected to go first. So everybody knows, whenever you're motherfucking ready, let's get this shit.
Title match, baby. Let's go.
Shouts out to the title match life. So it's time to give thanks and stop pretending that death ain't a thing. Thank you, Madflex, for your friendship and well-natured swag. Thank you, Dan, for letting me set up these neck-breaking swings. And thanks, Sam Colt, for not being able to wrap your way out of a wet paper bag. So I wrote this after filming a funeral and then meeting up with an old friend. I had an orange Tesla in my stomach. It was like 12:10 when I rolled in. By 4:20, my body's walking to the store from the K-hole that my soul's in. This drug talk got Flex uncomfortable in his own skin, and he's crawling. He's Mike Shinoda. The flyers went up.
Damn.
I went on a social media cleanse. The people were sleeping again, expecting a 3-0 defense. So like a robo punch to the mouth, this loss will seep into him. That just means if I win, it was by the teeth of my skin. I said, treat this shit like Halloween. Put a hot one in your jack-o'-lantern. I am a 40-square-foot bust-down blanket made of antimatter. Your government name sounds like Adam Sandler's imaginary baggage handler, Brian the Man. And you wonder why people think you're such a rapping rapper. You got fucking.
This is basically like a quarantine battle before quarantine battles, too, by the way. This is like 2018-ish.
I said you got expansive patterns. You got double entendre schemes, exclusive bars. They shake the room so hard I can't tell where the toilet water ends and the sewage starts. I said, you are the Alan Lee Davis of being affably racist. You are a Madflex Christ superstar. And if I pulled that beard off, I would find out who's been haunting the amusement park. I'm going super hard. I said, stupid hard. See this determination, like watching a bare tree stretch on a cold day, dead shot, with the heat from 20 feet next to the doorway, headshot. Remove teeth from flesh, these hecklers don't play. People see what's left of his beard and neck, be like, weird flex, but okay.
Oh my God.
Damn. They call me Young Ego Death. Come see if Flex can pick apart me. I cave your whole gang off what Arkansas. That's just my little rock scheme. I said,
Damn.
I don't research. I'm off the head. Ichabod Steez. You miss one of my games, you're lost as fuck. That's Kingdom Hearts 3. I said.
Nerd shit.
Hella nerd shit. Hella perverted. I just got distracted from the last part of my verses, but you know.
Come on.
Oh yeah, so you've died in this room before. This is actually perfect. You got your bell rung like a Catholic church's mass was in service, but that's just the champion's burden. But today I have to make certain your last loss here wasn't just a random occurrence. Time.
Make some motherfucking noise for everybody knows, y'all. God damn. Woo. All right. Mad Flex, whenever you're ready, let's motherfucking go.
Dan, tell these people if I'm lying. I said Incredible don't want me in a small room. He confirmed the shit. Patron up on the shelf, he couldn't work the trip, and I'm supposed to take this forward long before I'm mixed up with reverse again. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, work begins. Let's play a little words with friends. EK, a.k.a. Young Six best option. Face of a sickened possum, I didn't want him, he missing off, and plus he unreliable outside of his neck of the woods like Tristan Thompson. This guy, come on, shit, I can see if a few
I don't know who Tristan Thompson is.
scribbles top him. I mean, the bad news, I've seen you get booed off stage. The good news is when it happened, I thought Kid Twist was awesome. Needless to say, I was on the fence. We long been friends. You better be the best EK I've ever seen, you little fuck. Just give it up. You ain't the best EK and bots that I've gone against. This Kennedy curse. Fuck. This Kennedy curse is not gonna end, but fuck them all. A pacemaker's a game changer like DOS effects. If I dial collect, do not accept. The enemy search, on for him. I'm hardcore, and I'm known to have appeal. I guess I'm somewhat avocado fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my doubts about this shit. I'm really not a fucking jerk. No drug talk, no Asian talk. You are my man for what it's worth, so here's the plan. I'm gonna tell the whole truth, and it's gonna hurt. And when I can't, I'm gonna tell some lies and make some punches work.
Talk that lie shit.
Look, ever since you lost to Max Taylor, Ron Compton, and Frack, Run it back, I know. Ever since you lost to Max Taylor, Ron Compton, and Frack, I was on the attack. Wow. I figured I'd get my guy Fox with the mask because everybody knows who behind it, but what everybody knows can still wind up an anonymous hack.
Ooh, get my guy Fox the mask. Anonymous hack.
I'm stomping and flat pop pop. Everybody knows until his nostrils collapse. I am not gonna do that. It's too late. You little pint-sized man never won a match in bots, but Dan forgot. So E in the rotation first like an eye exam. I'm the champ. Hero. Thank you. Hero. Just pressing a 0. Let's operate. You can't talk about EK unless you dig up his footage and carbon date. This fossil ain't hot it all these days. I get something sharp and shank it. Everybody cut halfway through the footage. Do the Harlem Shake. You're a good man. Doesn't make a difference to me that you're in the Foot Clan. I know the group. Fail. No. Translation. Ugly faces. First off, why is SM in that group? Have someone replace him. As for you, stick around. Your rapping ain't a good look, my man. You really making a fucking statement. It's basic. You're feminine for the long haul. You might just be a RAV4.
Talk that mom band shit.
You got, bitch, I got a massive home and a passport. EK, you've got a paddle boat and a landlord. Plus you dressed up like you about to seat me by the back door. Somehow, everything I book, I gotta carry like a JanSport till Alex Seymour canvassed in the van store. Get ready for some strong first rounds. But by the third, he'll be calming down, so eat this fucking clip and then be careful what you ask for. I can't wait to be friends again. This is fucking horrible. Bitch.
Make some motherfucking noise for Mad Flex, y'all. All right.
We got a title, man.
Well, that was spicy. All right, guys. Round motherfucking 2 on Everybody Knows. Let's get it.
I guess the overarching theme of this battle is that friendship is great. And that when you stick both of us on this stage, look at the legends we make. You did ask me to sit in for your Emerson Kennedy battle to show who's the better EK. And I said, okay, I'll do it, but then I was like, nah, fuck it, and then I slept for 3 days. Fuck that battle.
That's the true story.
Yes.
True. Facts.
So let's do the Ronnie battle throwback. Hey, Flex, am I racist? Hey, Flex, am I racist?
No.
If you talk through my battle, I'm gonna beat you up. See, that's what you do. on YouTube. It's quite clear. White tears like a mystery wife. Yeah, boo-hoo.
Wow.
I said, you talk like you're about to teach an inner city youth group to shoot hoops. You plan to eat off your colored circles. That's Fruit Loops. I said, remember that okay, so remember what else you said about shoot and die for my black friends. That's what this dude do. Hypothetically lighting cans up from the whip like the movie version of Goof Troop. Shoot what, shoot who. When I was suicidal for weeks, I fought survival instincts that said you never let anyone shoot you.
Whose kid is this?
Get him.
I'm gonna. The first two bars I forgot, so I'm gonna have to go with the second plan. How come you're walking around, but you're looking like post-war Lieutenant Dan? I said, shoot what? Shoot who? Forget it, man. You used to be in a metal band. You're a walking contradiction. You're only making noise when the metal jam. I said, you want to be like, you want to be like on some, I'm not racist shit when you were battling Ronnie. So I dragged the king naked through the streets like Muammar Gaddafi. I said, your narrative sloppy. All this virtue signaling, grandstanding, and squawking just takes you from rap as a hobby to being Adam from Body.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God!
Whoa! Are you done?
EK.
So, this is my second draft. My first, I was gonna call you racist a lot, make you feel like frack in the dead of night, and then shake from the spot. I was gonna kick off, give you a solid punchline for every trait that you've got. Instead, assalamu alaikum, alaikum salat.
Oh my God! Let's go! Oh my God!
With the Scooby-Doo beard. Time.
Make some motherfucking noise for everybody knows. Holy fuck. Okay, all right. Hold it down. Round 2 on Mad Flex.
You know, in baseball, it's hard to hit home runs unless the pitch is fast. In battle rap, it's hard to manufacture hatred because we're friends. And I could whip his ass, so please believe he don't want this Eve Steezer going tit for tat. You better pray that I ain't making Whoopi how your sister act. I warned you I was gonna lie about some things. I don't even know if you have a sister in your family to shame. But I do know about text between Dan and EK. When he hit you for that proofread, was he nervous or did he try and keep it together like Dan and EK? Don't it seem to you that there's a disadvantage in play if you share a bond with a judge? This might come out in a day.
Oh, God love you too. Yo.
And Ade was the lead singer of Dan and EK. Damn it, EK, I hear you rap. I always feel something missing like an amputee's leg. Calamity Jane, I bet he'd look a lot different if the man was self-made. Do I have to explain? Y'all don't get it? Well, that's a damn shame. Ain't that a sample from Chase? Steph McMahon, every fight feel like a slap in the face. I was raised around pistols, hush statements, and gang culture. You jumped out of a trunk buck naked in The Hangover. This just he did.
That's a gold mine when you thought of that.
This just another day in office. Such demand, it's more of an oven pan because I'm caking off it in paid deposits. You rap, everybody should pay deposit. What profit? You get a cut so small that it's laparoscopic. I give you a cut, it trickle down like Reaganomics. EK don't want it. Daniel, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is a man amongst men. How do I match this aggression? I am shaking in my bootsies from his lack of projection. You need to calm him down or I'm going to stand in back. Random fact, you ain't the best dude that I battled in Avocado's house. Watch. Your mouth. Take that ass back to irrelevance.
Yeah.
He battled a dude named Booze in 07 then. Crowd's been out here giving him rematches with Booze ever since. You've been up and coming so long. You look down like, ooh, we're having with Alex. Some more kids. Alex Samori, kids. Less valid opponent, more valedictorian. Don't get smart with me. I really didn't want you in the first place. But I guess I do have time for one discussion based on 12 solid years of up and coming. I'm taking advantage of an untrained mic. I'm Buster Douglas. Y'all mismatching eye next to nose. It's Uncle Ruckus. I should lose. I mean, it's been a while. I should lose. I mean, it's been a while. I probably would learn something from it. EK loves losing. He's the battle rap equivalent of dropping the soap. Is that thing on? Okay, then I'm gonna go. Welcome to Fail Blog, where life takes on a comic approach. I'm here with EK. There's something that we all want to know. Your name is Everybody Knows, but if everybody knows, then how'd you lose a Royal Rumble based on popular vote? Care to comment? People back at home with the kids. We all know that Geechee and his homies are Crips. No one wants mold in their crib. Everyone loves Raymond. Everyone hates Chris. And everybody knows he's a bitch.
Oh my God.
Make some fucking noise. All right, hey, final round. It's for the fucking belt.
Damn.
The winner is also getting $500 that comes directly from you guys, the patrons. You guys are paying the fucking winner, man. So I hope you like the fucking battle.
Let's go.
This has been awesome. Make some noise for both of these motherfuckers. Yeah. Final round on Everybody Knows.
Let's go, EK.
Whenever you're ready, let's go.
This last round is gonna knock your soul out, like Voldemort from out of the locket. As far as losses, is it a loss if you don't leave without the deposit? You said that. Shit, I forgot the rebuttal.
Doing the math.
See, I'm like fucking around and wasting too much time trying to think of this fucking rebuttal. I'm just gonna go into the verse.
Yeah, probably.
Yo, I said. Caustic told Flex, let's play DBZ fighters. Flex jumped in the screen and beat Broly up. I said, this third round, I'm gonna stop trying to be holier. Start exposing the hidden fears shared over the years between both of us. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about his completely irrational weed phobia. I said, you have, Flex has nightmares that wake him from his sleep in the dark. You're on the 101, then Cody starts to chief in your car. The toxic fumes from the devil's lettuce blow your Kia apart. You fall in the water and get eaten by a weed-smoking shark. I said, that's a megalodon getting its medical on. You need to think of the munchies. Shut the fuck up. I said, what? That's a megalodon getting its medical on. You gotta think of the munchies. The chomp's fatal. But Son isn't down with the weed. He saw the funnel cloud from the sea, and he thought that shit was Sharknado. I said, upon seeing me, your female family members leap at me from a shark angle. They leave their X-Men, because I'm flying futuristic. I'm part cable, part archangel.
Okay.
Yo, I said, my friend, don't let the shit I say rock your posture. I'm still swinging with my kid gloves that sock 'em boppers. I only took this because I got the offer. And if this loss gets awkward, I hope you'll still hang with me. Scarface, Omar style, off the chopper. And I said, North Korea captured Flex last year. They found roids in his pouch. They strapped him to a table and Kim Jong-un said, stick a joint in his mouth. Flex said, fuck America, I'll talk, let me point some shit out. He traded the codes for 2 nukes plus an oil rig and bounced. I said, usually I'm on my eating a pot pie in the drop whiling. Flex has been through crazy shit that would make me permanently stop whining. So the fact this man is dead sober scares me. I am not lying. We're all walking a thin rope. Shit, if the gym closes, we're all dying. I said, I think I'm only slightly less tolerable without the Henny and the Vicodin. If it was 23-hour fitness, Flex would have been hit me with that Lenny from Of Mice and Men. Yo, I said, before Lush can finish his reps, Flex already on the bike again. I said, if battle rap...
What?
I said, if
Life's
battle
wild,
rap was
bro.
Dragon Ball, I guess you'd be a
Baba?
Cyberman because you're a Yamcha equivalent. You are not a predicament. Inconsequential terrestrial being lost in the infinite, but he's not because he's different. He's the BOTZ champ. He's the holder of a great achievement. He is. Brian, Madflex, don't smoke weed in my car and please don't call me racist Theman. I said, unless you ain't this evening.
That's so fucking fire.
And feel glad that something weed smoke. Somehow I'm gonna win this 3-0. Congratulations on escaping roughly 16 to 20 more bars of weed jokes. Time.
Make some fucking noise for everybody who knows, y'all.
EK's amazing, man. Of course, we know how the rest went. Madflex won. Spoiler alert. Great fucking battle, man. Wow, that's amazing. BOTZ and URL have been filmed at the same building. Suck my dick, America. I mean, I'm not responsible for that. That's Dan's accomplishment and Avocado's accomplishment, but that's basically the same thing. That's amazing. I mean, aesthetically for sure. Like, no, yeah, I was telling the chat before we watched this, I was supposed to come down with Dan for this, but I was being a fucking pussy. I was working. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's a great fucking battle. Like I said, I haven't really ran that one back many times. I kind of forgot that there's a lot of hidden gems in there. Flex had some really good moments where I was just like, God damn, that was some great. That Guy Fawkes one was fucking pretty tremendous. But EK, of course, like, EK didn't need to win the title, you know? Like, EK is kind of like a Jake the Snake Roberts or someone like that. Like, or like a Dusty Rhodes. Like, he's such his own personality in and of himself that's like, doesn't need like some fucking, you know, I mean, this means a lot to me. It means everything to me because that's how, you know, when I entered in this shit, this is my fucking highest shit. But, you know, fucking this fool's been around. He ain't got to give a fuck about this shit. But, you know, he's his own man. So I always loved that about EK. Fucking, he's just, you know, and I be trying to, like, that's my philosophy with this shit in general. Is like a lot of this shit is just character, man. Like, getting, you know, it's like, that's why I like, when I started listening to a lot more like pro wrestling podcasts and things like that, everything is just about getting the product and the boys over, you know? So it's just, if you have a certain kind of way of just amping up yourself or having, you know, you kind of like make a character out of yourself and be able to present that forward so people can latch on to something to where, you know, everybody wants like a champion of their own being represented to some degree. And if you could find a way to connect to that, that's so much of the battle in and of itself is like, yeah, you have to have the content, the timing, the performance and all of that. But a lot of that too comes with what was your engagement like? And that's not even like some superficial social media shit like that, because that's what we think of a lot with engagement now, but literally on a face-to-face level engagement with a crowd. That's why I love doing open mics a lot, and I want to go back to a world where I'm doing more open mics, especially after getting so much practice with a mic in front of this camera, because a lot of that's just comfortability being in a quiet moment and running and running and running. Hey, Zook, what's fucking good, sir? Yeah, we're actually about to fucking oh wait, no, I shouldn't announce that actually. That's gonna be a Christmas gift for the little children out here. Y'all little children are gonna get a fucking nice little gift for Christmas as a fucking great fucking battle. On both ends too. Giggity. I was saying some fucking self-hyping, promoting shit or whatever the fuck before all that. But, you know, whatever. I'd be ranting a lot, doing the stuff and doing the things. And, you know, that's what happens when you be doing the legends and trying to run off on things. You run off on things. You know, that's the end of that point. But what else? Yeah. Basically, my main motivation now, everything's going to be going towards the fucking Richard Spud Yachts New Year's Eve cavalcade. Fucking, like you guys see in the chat, fucking the motherfucking Paranoias are going to be on the bill. I got Man High on the motherfucking bill. And I got allegedly a lot of other motherfucking folks on the bill. And we're going to drop that shit very fucking soon. I'm going to be working on some promo for that. I bought some stuff and some things to get fucking that ready. I I'm going full fucking swinging for the fucking New Year's Eve show. Like I said, we have been working on ciphers. Originally, I was going to try to release them shits like kind of for Christmas, but you know, folks' schedules, the holidays, COVID, all the stuff and things. I'm going to try to get out the ones that I can, you know, in time either for Christmas or for the New Year's Eve show. And then, of course, like I said, the New Year's Eve show got a lot of stuff from folks. It's basically going to be like that show that I hosted with my boy Punt for the Make Music San Jose, where, you know, we just watched a bunch of music submissions from folks, a bunch of music videos or recordings of them doing live shows, and then, you know, would just shoot the shit with them after the fact, much like I do with the live streams, you know, my little version of our battle streams where, you know, we just full screen the battle, watch that real quick, come back, you know, get the judge's decision, you know, same format, just music and, you know, whatever the fuck. Zook, yeah. Put him versus VX on the roof, son. Loser got to jump. Fucking, yeah. New Year's Eve cavalcade. That shit's going to be stomping through because, let's face it, most things will be fucking boring that day. You know, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some things going on virtually that are going to be cool, but, you know, we're going to be on some degenerate shit. We're going to be having some fun. It's going to be great. Yeah, like I pretty much keep trying to sell this to folks as a degenerate version of the Nick Clark or the Dick Clark's New Year's Eve show, you know? That's basically what we're going for here. Yeah, see, there you go, Zook. That's the fucking one. That's the one, too. Him versus fucking VX. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Just book like almost like a King of the Ronald style card. I see what you're going for here. I like it. I like it a lot. Although I would argue that like that's like half of our cards, and then we just get like 2 or 3 bigger names on top of that. Zook almost made me spit out my fucking crunchy water saying Mosh versus Aspire hosted by Ron Artest. Is Ron Artest some sort of like crazy conspiracy person that I just don't know about? I mean, I almost like, I always loved Ron Artest just for taking off on the fan while being like in game. Cause you know, not that I can really condone such a thing, but it's just an amazing fucking thing to see, more or less. But yeah, is Ron Artest like some kind of crazy like flat earther or something that I have no idea of? I love that people are hella mad at Tom Cruise right now, to be honest. Not because, you know, I love negativity, but more so of like, I didn't really hear the audio, but as far as I know, like he's berating someone because they like broke his COVID-19 protocol. You guys are fucking with me. Fucking Tom Cruise, I guess, was berating someone for fucking breaking COVID-19 protocol. So he was just like hella tripping because it's like, and I'm sure he is tripping because he's all fucking hella rich Scientologist. He has that army of slaves. It's like he's probably been contained in a nice grate and bubble this whole time. He probably thinks it's like been raining fire out here. So he's probably pissed off like a motherfucker. Whereas I'm like, the internet is like going hella hard at people for like still gathering and doing shows and shit like that. Like anytime you post a picture of anything or someone posts a picture of something, they just go super hardcore in like, how fucking dare you fucking be doing this right now, you selfish fucking piece of shit. But fucking... And people are like, yeah, that's what we're doing on the internet. But then at the same time, that's basically what Tom Cruise is doing in real life. And everybody's like, oh, what a piece of shit, that Tom Cruise. God damn. Oh, wait, you're not? Wait, Ron Artest used to be a battle rap blogger? Damn, I thought y'all were fucking with me. Fucking Oh, okay. Then I needed to hear the audio. Context is important for the Tom Cruise thing. I was just thought it was funny because like I'm just reading headline alone, like, you know what I mean. But like if he's like, depending on what he's saying, I'm sure he's full of himself because it's fucking Tom Cruise. We've seen him on Oprah's couch, but yeah, I didn't actually hear the audio. That's hilarious. We film movies and America lets us. America needs Mission Impossible 7. I want to say this really good joke that my comedian friend said on his page, but he purposely like doesn't like have his shit public so people don't steal his shit. So I don't want to put it out there. But go follow Pete Munoz on Facebook for sure. I think he has a Twitter. I'm not sure if I'm following on Twitter. Pete Munoz. I don't know. I'm too Caucasian to really pronounce that correctly. I do want to take Spanish, though. I listen a lot to Bill Burr's podcast, not just because I look like him, but I am a fan of his. And he's been fucking taking French. And he just, like, started becoming, like, not necessarily fluent, but it's just because he went to France one time. He felt that, like, people were being snide to him for being an ignorant American, which he felt was justified, but he just wanted to know what they were saying in French. So I'm like, that's a weird motivation, but the fact that he just willed himself to just learn a second language again, or, you know, I don't know if he took a second language in high school or college or whatever the fuck, but like he just willed himself to start taking a second language to where I'm like, dude, I'm around nothing but Spanish. Like, I would love to learn Spanish, like, legitimately, for one, to speak it, for two, to sing it, dude. If I can just fucking sing fucking Spanish songs to my fucking girlfriend, dog, man, oh man. Yeah, apparently he was thinking he was MOK on the test or the thing. Apparently Ron Artest was the first battle rap blogger. Interesting. America needs me hanging onto a plane for entertainment. Fucking Nathaniel says he sees that Bill Burr comparison. Oh, I'm glad you see it because I hear it. Try having this facial complexion because I tell comedy with no hat on because I always hear that it's distracting. So, but I do wear this vest even though that's distracting. But I wear like everything else. I play it straight to where it's like fucking I feel what am I trying to say? Like, I already get that comparison so much because I'll be on stage and then like immediately when I get off, the next comment that comes up will just be like, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Burr. You know what I mean? I'll be like, God damn it. But I'm not like, I don't go like crazy or angry like he does. I'm like way more relaxed and, you know, it's just all fucking bald fucking white dudes look alike, you know? Bill Burr is rad. And yeah, he's getting a fucking helicopter flying license. He's just been getting like regular other license. I mean, that's just like rich fucking people shit. And he, you know, recognizes that. So it's like, I don't really got the moolah to fucking start flying a plane, nor do I have the sensation, willpower, motivation, or know how to want to. I'm a land creature. I'll go fast as fuck in a car. Like, I grew up on motorcycles. I grew up fucking watching a lot of drag racing, going to the tracks and shit like that. I'll go fucking fast in a car. And matter of fact, like, I'm trying to get a new car at some point. You know, I keep fucking getting involved in all these weird side hobbies. At some point, I want to get a new car, and I don't know if I really want to just get like something practical, you know, like utilitarian, or just something fucking fun, man. His recent podcast on Rogan was fire. I haven't listened to that one yet. Dude, what do you think of the whole Spotify situation with how, like, the video comes up on the fucking shit automatically? I love that shit. I want to know if they're going to open that shit up to everybody. And I seen that you're fucking on Twitch, too, now. Like, I know, like, Dan had a fucking... There's a counterproductive Twitch. It's just been offline. So I can easily get the access to that. I'm gonna just spill the beans here. I said I got some plans. I'm gonna restream like there's that program Restream. So I'm going to stream off of YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all simultaneously. And then, you know, I got some new equipment here. I want to Twitch like on my own channel, like start my own just Ryne channel where I'm playing fucking video games, because I want to do like real off-brand shit that has nothing to do with battle rap whatsoever. So then I can like have this to where I'm streaming Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, just, you know, I'm doing this show, interviewing battle rappers, musicians, comedians, all those things. And then, you know, video game wise, just straight like Twitch. And like, that's where I'm just, you know, I'm playing fucking, you know, video games and whatnot. He said, amazing. Yeah, no, I gotta like, my whole thing is going forward in 2021, especially like now that I'm hitting 100 episodes and I'm understanding a little bit more of what I'm capable of doing, what I want to do going forward, meeting fucking folks like yourself, putting me on the game, being like, oh, hey, you're, you know, kind of go this way though. Shit like that's been a tremendous help. So now I like have a way better direction and a clearer path going forward of how I really want to pitch this shit and do this shit. Oh, Nissan says I can fucking start off showing all the glitches in Cyberpunk. For real though, I do got Cyberpunk and I got a PS4, and mine's the second generation. It's the PS4 Slim second, so it's not super duper fucking glitchy. I've had my moments though. It's crashed. I'm so disappointed in that, dude. I love CD Projekt Red so much. Like, even after all this disappointment with Cyberpunk 2077, because I'm a gigantic Witcher fan, dude. Like, I got introduced with Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. I was aware of the first Witcher. I was aware of Witcher 2. But Witcher 3 was like my real fucking just, I love that shit so much. Every aspect of it. My homie got me put onto it. Him and I, like, you know, we were always good homies. You know, we always loved like Star Wars and shit like that. But it was like another thing that him and I could fucking like talk about. Like, oh man, did you fucking, you know, play that one mission or whatever the fuck? Because it's so immersive and so big and vast and all that great fucking things that you want from an RPG game. And just the way you can choose things was, it's fucking amazing. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So I love that studio regardless, even with all of, whatchamacallit, boom, 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 boom. Even with all the disappointment of Cyberpunk 2077, I'm still fucking riding with these guys, because the thing is, Witcher 3, it did work well when it first came out. It had a little bit of glitches, but they worked it into an amazing fucking game. So, like, oh, fucking, yeah. I fucking dug the show just because they were so right on to, like, because I read the books. You know, I go deep and whatever, and they're right on to a lot of fucking things like there. I will agree though, the acting on Cavill's part was just like, he got a little too excited. He really was like trying to portray like, I'm a stoic badass. Like, here's my sword. I'm a stoic badass, and here's my sword, and I kill monsters. And here's my eyes. Here's my eyes, and here's my sword, and I kill monsters. Like, so I agree with you there. But I fucking love Witcher. The game's amazing. The books are great. Like, I would suggest too, like, especially like if you're getting in, like, I know you said like, you know, depending on how you feel about fiction and whatnot, they're a great book series to get lost in, because a lot of it is he loses his memory. So he has to like, and he's old as fuck, and he's lost his memory, and he doesn't know how or why, so he has to retrace a lot of shit. So a lot of the books are like kind of, it's like a fucking Tarantino movie. It's like a little out of order, but the more you get of it, the more it's like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here, type of shit. Definitely looked the part. The casting was perfect on the face wise. Did did I discuss Volume 6? I have not seen Volume 6. I will say this, though, even though I'm probably not the most qualified, I'm just going to say it. That set looks fucking terrible, dude. Like, did not see the fucking battle, any of the battles. I seen just people complaining on Twitter, but this is the thing, is like people complain on Twitter so much, even when a battle event is going well, that it's like, I don't really know when to take it seriously. It's like battle rap fans cry wolf so much that it's hard to take them seriously when like something is actually like truly atrocious is going on. But fuck that set, dude. That set was like, it was like, I mean, just all the jokes could be made. It looked like they're about to film a fucking, like if the rain was falling down, it looked like every R&B video you've ever seen. It just looked like every typical fucking anything you've ever seen, like in a show or in a movie, just like crazy background fucking set. Like, I don't know what the fuck that I just seen a still picture of that, and I'm like, and then I saw a little bit of Geechee's round, and they performed in the middle of a street. But fuck off. As far as I'm understanding, it was in a sound stage, right? Like it was in a studio in Los Angeles. So it's like, that's like a weird fucking background, and it's on some fucking fake ass Hollywood bullshit. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Like, I seen that and was just like, this is some ether shit again, dude. Like, but just URL. Oh, Jesus. Filming on Sesame Street. That's amazing. That'd actually be kind of a flex to me. I don't know. I mean, I grew up on Sesame Street a little bit, so I'd be like, damn, dog, I get to rap on fucking Sesame Street. Yo, anybody that was on that fucking card immediately needs to have, like, whoever is there, anyone that was on that card, anyone that's facing them, you need to have fucking battle bars about them battling on Sesame Street ASAP, Rocky. Fucking Nathaniel said he can't remember what movies he heard that was filmed there. Fuck off says it wasn't a real street, just a real street. You just use it. Yeah, it's just like, especially because it's like fucking COVID times right now. Like, most shit's closed. You can't go fucking film this shit on a real street corner real fast. I don't understand. That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. Like, I would be, like I said, to me, I would be kind of fucking like, I'd be like, Mama, I made it. I rapped on Sesame Street. Like, it wasn't for that show. It was for some game stream for a fucking battle rap league. But I rapped on Sesame Street, though. Damn, I feel bad for those guys, man. Like, dude, that's some, dude, like how there's like in wrestling, there's Dark Side of the Ring documentary. Like, all of battle rap is like a Dark Side of the Ring episode, dude. Like, there's some great ass shit, man. Some super talented people, but all the fucking all of this, like, the more you get involved and the more you see behind the scenes of things, the more you understand, like, just how much of all of this for so long was just based off of people, like great talented people's willpower. And then you immediately see what happens when people who have, these people like these, like, this is like a production company, right? Caffeine or whatever the fuck. Like, is that like a loose term to say? A production company, a media company? They think they're just like, oh, hey, your thing that you're doing, that you've been doing for all this time, actually, we're going to take this over, even though we've never done this before, because we believe we can film it better. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do, man? That's fucking. This shit even happens it happens in everything, man. It happens in everything, dude. Like, especially that's why I love listening to all these pro wrestling podcasts so much. And I've dived into pro wrestling in the past year the way that I did with battle rap in like 2011, 2012-ish, when it was introduced to me the way, like, you know, you filmed it. Jesus. What a full circle moment, by the way. But yeah, and fuck, what was my initial point there, man? Because like I started dipping into pro wrestling the way that I have the battle rap world, and so many similarities, because it's like so many times great wrestling promotions just it's that chase for expansion. And you make decisions, you know. I don't necessarily blame fucking Smack or URL for wanting to make a choice as far as like, oh, you know, I don't know, man. Because all I know is when this came out, I never heard of Caffeine, and then immediately when I like downloaded the app, I was like, I already got Twitch. That was like my first thought, you know. I'm like, okay, this is a video game stream, and now I can watch URL on this sometimes, because I don't have the URL app because I don't want to pay $50 for rap battles a month, which is only because I heard that you still have to pay for other pay-per-views on top of that, but maybe that's exited out with the Caffeine deal. I don't know. I don't stay as up to date on the URL battles as much because I'm still stuck in my old ways of following everybody on their YouTube channels. And to me, URL was always the folks that like took the longest to release battles because they always got the most miles out of them, you know, from the pay-per-view buys and things like that. So I understood, but I just like, you know, King of the Dot and all, you know, Battle of the Say and stuff. They're like, everybody was cranking shit out faster. Like, that's the thing too. Like, I put a lot on myself to like get all these battles out the way that I did, even though it was the first time solo fucking filming all these battles this year. But dude, when this shit fucking, I'm like, dude, when I started rapping only 5 years ago, well, I'm not rapping, but battle rapping 5 years ago, like, you would do an event and then the league owner would have that shit out like 3-4 months later, like maybe, you know what I mean? Like, shit took a while. Like, we've like, this shit has accelerated so much. And then within that expansion, I understand why somebody, you know, wants to, it's like, I couldn't, like, I've been stressing myself out with just the little things that I've been doing here with the channel, with the shirts and all, you know, and on top of working a real job and on top of that, I couldn't imagine being in these positions where you guys were like, no blueprint. You were starting from your fucking, you know, you guys were making all these decisions on your own to where you're working for so long that you know, you fucking reach out to, you know, folks that, that's fair. Yeah. 'Cause that's just fucking, I respect that a lot, man. I really do. Like, I don't know what the situation is like on a personal level or behind the scenes, but, I respect anybody that can go it alone. And, you know, I mean, fuck, dude, you're responsible for like the format of this shit, more or less the way it is now. So it's like, you know, I mean, fuck, dude, you know, like, if there's ever a thing to put your foot down on, it's probably that. But you know, I feel there's always, you know, when doors open, when doors close, windows open, there's always other ways to go about doing things. I don't know what kind of deal they have too. Like, if it's like some long-term contract commitment thing, 'cause I mean, obviously I don't know any of these people personally, but I mean, I can't, if I was running these things, fuck, you know, I couldn't imagine like seeing all this play out and be like, yeah, I made a cool choice here pairing with these folks instead of just kind of keeping things how they were. I mean, I understand, you know, making changes, you know, there's always going to be change with business and things like that. And folks want to try to grow and shit like that. And like I said, I don't really know the particulars. It's not really important on my end. It's not my business. But, you know, like, man, like I said, hopefully it's not some really long-term thing for them to be locked in with caffeine, because to me, like I said, just from the standpoint of a fucking truck driver that's never really ran any fucking thing successful yet, I think caffeine's some fuck shit. It's an off-brand of Twitch. It's just generic Twitch, and URL is kind of like the premier fucking. It'd be like watching fucking the NFL on Twitch. I mean, Twitch is tight, but it's like right now, you know what I mean? Like NFL is nationally broadcast and all this shit like that. It's like, but like Twitch is like the NBC of all this shit. You know what I mean? Like as far, I think so now at least, right? Like, so it's like caffeine is just, oh, you fucking stream games and whatever. It's like, all right, you're the same fucking thing, man. You're the same thing. And then obviously you're putting out a fucking bullshit product. And I'm just like, dude, like, it's always fucking, where do these like cretins come from that like get involved with anything, that instead of like trying to immerse themselves within what has been done before them and working with the people that's like, look, this is how we've done. It's like all these problems have already, I mean, I can't say about the stage thing. That's not really been a problem before. I think it's always been common fucking sense. Like, nah, we just film this shit in the street. Like, that shit's free. You know what I mean? That shit's free and that's how it look. Like, it's like, why the fuck are you paying money for like lighting and crew and the fucking set stage and all this fuck shit? Like, as long as you can fucking tap into a fucking internet that has decent fucking downloading source. It's like, dude, this fucking man that's in this chat has proved that many a fucking time. As long as the internet fucking works on all accord, you can fucking film this shit anywhere, bro. Like, this shit, I mean, it is complicated, but it's not that complicated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not that complicated just to be like, hey, person that's done this a million fucking times, can we just hire you to do this shit or whatever the fuck? I don't know. Again, not my business. No particulars. But motherfuckers are stupid. I don't know. Like I said, I never got into, especially this culture, thinking that like I'm going to fucking be revolutionary or change anything. Or that's the main thing. Change anything. It's like, who the fuck am I? It's like, how are you as like any kind of media company going to come through and just be like, oh yeah, we're going to film this shit on a motherfucking we're going to film this shit on a fake street because we like it how it looks when y'all are on a real street. Yeah, man. And that's the thing. And dude, doesn't that kill y'all? Because it's just like, you got these untalented, fucking pretentious ass, just fake Hollywood wannabe fucks get involved in this shit, and they got all the money to get involved in this shit. And then it's like the people that do this shit the best, have established how this should be done. It's just like, fuck, man. Yeah, no, it's definitely hilarious and sad at the same time, sir. But yeah, you are a fucking soldier in this shit, and like I said, fucking anybody that can just stand up and go it alone, I always fucking have the fucking respect for. Because it's like, dude, nobody wants me to fucking run this league. Like, let's talk on some real shit. It's like, people would have been very happy if this shit just died out with Dan. Because Dan definitely but Dan definitely rubbed people the wrong way and ruffled fucking feathers. But motherfucker was a goddamn pioneer to me in my eyes. And he was always ahead of the curve in every fucking aspect of this shit along the way. He'll do some shit, and then like a year later, I see everybody else fucking kind of taking the same kind of approach. But whatever. That's why that boy be rescuing dogs and just being a great fucking human being. And that's why that's another reason why you can't really, like, I don't know. Don't trust all this internet shit, folks. That shit's fucking not real. That shit's not real. Because it's like, yeah. Because I've had somebody try to tell me that, like, I should try to utilize what I learn. And, you know, this is my shit. Okay, this is my thing. I'm not necessarily a Bay Area cat, but the Bay Area has put its fucking arms around me and it's taken me in. So I'm considering this shit some homegrown shit, and this is my homegrown shit. I didn't make it, but, you know, it was passed on to me and it was homegrown. First fucking acapella battle was filmed out in the Bay, dog. You know what I mean? It's like this shit, even though hip hop and battling was started in the East, as far as this being on camera and the way that we come to know it was done in the motherfucking Bay, bro. And in my eyes, mind, and heart, there always needs to be a homegrown Bay Area league here. Whether I should be the right fucking person to run this shit or not, kind of irrelevant at this point, because motherfucker, I'm daddy right now, okay? I'm the worst stepdaddy you've ever had, but guess what? I'm going to be long dicking your mama all fucking night, you know what I'm saying? And that's just going to be the way it is. And you don't have to fucking like it, but I'll buy you a fucking Xbox for Christmas, and that, you know, and that's is what it is, because whether, you know, like I said, if the price of being loyal to Dan was being able to be in the position of go it alone and fucking being able to soak up from folks like himself and to fucking just be able to, like, get the motivation to be like, oh, you know what? I only need to just figure this shit out and push this fucking shit forward, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need approval for that, because I want to do that, and come fucking stop me. Because I'll tell you this, if you want to stop me from doing this, you're either going to need the passwords or a whole lot of fucking time, money. You're going to need to wake up hella early in the morning. You're going to need to eat a whole lot of Hawaiian barbecue. You're going to need to fucking take your fucking supplements. You're going to need to fucking be able to take a bunch of dabs. You're going to need to do a whole lot to stay up on my fucking level, to even get to my level, to tell my ass to slow down. And I don't care if you like it anymore. And that is what it is. So I hope you guys have had a great fucking night, because I fucking have. We're going to deal some motherfucking death on the way out of here. Make sure you wash your hands, wash your ass, wear a mask. I keep encouraging people to get bidets, because every time I go to Costco, you can't get toilet paper for shit, son. So go get a fucking bidet. Stop fucking playing around with yourself. I don't want to get fucking water. And go get a bidet. I'm not sponsored by a bidet yet. Never have been yet. But I'm going to keep talking about bidets until a goddamn bidet sponsors me, and I'm going to get a super fancy ass one. I only got one that attaches to my toilet seat right now, and it's changed my fucking life. I feel dirty as fuck when I have to use a toilet without a bidet. All of y'all are fucking some ass wipes. Go get a bidet. For no reason. But also, shout out Fresh Coast Cannabis and Certain Cigars. Go follow them on Instagram. They be hooking your boy up, and they'll be hooking you up too. Tell them I fucking set you. We're gonna deal some death on the way out. Fuck 2020, son. But 2020, not even 2021, but fuck 2020. I'm gonna make this shit. I have made this shit my bitch, and it's still gonna be my bitch on the way out. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. Nothing's been slowing me down. Nothing should slow you down either, America or world. Or whoever you are, wherever you are watching this, person of the earth. Good night.
You had the plug, so we was fucking with you straight away. Then you got picked up by them boys and started saying names. You heard we coming through with drums, these ain't no way to waste. You see the smoke come out the stick and then it fade away. Caught him slipping at his granny's crib. Banana clip, hit him right where the bandana sit. Clap his shit, drop him quicker than a bag of bricks. Ain't no game, homie, flame on me like a candlestick. Rap and rob a motherfucker too, like the romper room. Keep a ratchet on me in the coupe, like the sprockets loose. Bet I treat your motherfucking bitch like a prostitute. She see what I'm rocking on my wrist and my pockets too. Roll up in the cutty, smoking rocket fuel. Inside French vanilla, outside chocolate mousse. The way I'm looking, shorty got a lot to prove. She know when it's time to operate to let the doctor through. Ay, my scale don't weigh no grams out. Don't do no handouts. We don't do no handouts. Roll up on the block with them cans out. Man down, I'll gun your man down.
On the Mitchell and Ness. I ain't saying shit until they give me the check. I have my status hitting critical threat when I'm slamming that new whip through your set. Sitting passenger got me a bronze bitch from Tibet. She tastes like maraschino cherries and she giving up neck. I told the Lord that I knew her in the biblical sense. He told me isn't she blessed? I got the same blueprints as the best, and y'all missing a step. Hicko wind sign Libra in the Carolina blue pink pinstripe beamer in the inside. Peanut butter leather with a dim light. Features be the worst day of your life. If your bitch might see her, she get claimed out of pack. Oh no, she ain't coming back. She threw them braids in my lap. For the money machine, ate up them stacks.
Ay, my scale don't weigh no grams out. Don't do no handouts. We don't do no handouts. Roll up on the block with them cans out. Man down, I'll gun your man down.